make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? Show's most JerCrispy. Welcome back to another video. 2026. Here we go. When the Gold Ranger pull up, man, or farm the Power Rangers. You know by that boy made leak. I think old dude didn't post a Power Ranger video in a long minute. It been a minute since
you know how long I've been waiting for this.
But
I'm about to make a name.
But we here though. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. It's gonna pop on the screen. Let's get it.
You know how long I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So we got Gold Ranger about to make the most elite pull-up in Power Rangers history. And I'm here to tell you right now, this is the definition of elite pull-ups. Like, not even King Piccolo had this type of aura. So the Rangers are chilling at their crib when they get an arrow saying the words, "See you soon." And I'm like them, I would have thought it was a knock. Because what do you mean by that? Like, damn, my nigga, you trying to sign me? Later that night, we see Jaden prepping for the Nylok. But while my dog's locked in, we look to the right, only to see that the Nylok's spying on him. And Jaden must have spidey senses because he tries pressing him immediately. The rest of the Rangers pull up and they think that Jaden's tripping. Really hit bro with the Robin treatment from Teen Titans. But Jaden, there was no one there. Head ass. Really making my glorious Jaden look like a tweaker. So it's the next day, and this nigga Tonio somehow accidentally gives the Power Rangers a flyer. Like, did you not do your research? How did you not know it was them? You shot an arrow at their crib, my guy. And that big guy Yellow Ranger over here like,
hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
As they compare the flyer to the note, realizing that it's the same handwriting. And bro, I'm crying. The moment they pressed to, my dog said, nah, I'ma just head out. Hitting the Rangers with the most Looney Tune ad trick and cooking them. He takes off running. And Blue Ranger's over here like, ain't nobody got time for that. Man, y'all go get that nigga. Sending Mike's trash out and chasing with Emily. So we cut to my glorious Jaden Shiba, and he's out here boxing with the Nylok. As we see him flying out of the water with what looks like an 80-inch bird before slicing, weave, and cooking the Nylok. Blue and Pink pull up, and in my mind I already knew what was finna happen. Straight JJK, because these niggas are known for egregiously jumping people. But dog, I was wrong, because this nigga hits a spin move, forming what looks like a tornado.
Man, say you swear to God, them niggas just got hit with that weak ass move, bro. I know y'all gonna say, well, JerCrispy, tornado will block you out the way too. You'll be going to freaking Africa, how the way that going.
And cooking the Rangers. And I love how every time the Rangers are getting cooked, their solution is just to call more niggas. Oh, you beat our full squad? Guess what? We got a 6th Ranger, my nigga. Damn. You beat him too? Now we gotta call everyone we know. Your ass is getting jumped one.
Nah, son. It get to a point now. Hold on, wait a minute. You call the Gold Ranger, right? That's the most, that's that nigga. Gold Ranger or the Green Ranger is always that nigga. For some reason, they the legendary Power Ranger. For some reason. But if it get to a point you gotta call people from a different dimension to come pull up to fight one dude, oh no. Nah, that's different level of jumping right there.
Way or another. Yo, where y'all at? He out here cooking us. I bet. We finna slide. So we get back to the Rangers who are getting put on fraud watch. As Blue Ranger and Pink Ranger gets packed up, Jaden manages to fight off the blast and head straight at the night.
You know, one thing I hate about that too, bro, it's they always put the Blue Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and the Green Ranger trash. They always make them feel trash. Like, and I know why somebody gonna say, well, JerCrispy, they got a couple good Blue Rangers and a couple green and yellow and Pink Rangers and Blue Rangers. They all got their special powers. They just not good like red. Like, why they can't be good like red though? Like that's the real question. Why they can't be good like red? Like, I know red and black is my favorite color, but now you ain't got to give them that type of treatment.
But his vision starts getting blurry, then before you know it, he drops to his knees. And nah, they really gave him the Son Goku treatment. And at this moment, I knew for a fact that the Rangers were done. Who's gonna save them now? Mike? That nigga skills is like Richard Mary's music. Straight ass. My fault, Mike. Not even you are that trash. And Mike must have heard me talking, because him and Emily pulls up, knocking over the Nylok. The Rangers put a switch on their swords before slashing and attacking the Nylok. But the Nylok made light work of them, using his mirrors to move the attack behind the Rangers and blowing them up. I find it.
Boy, that had to be the top 10 funniest thing I ever saw in my life. Not even funniest, and just like bullshit ass move I ever saw. So you just see a porter. You don't think the porter just gonna be right behind you. You telling me the red one know that shit? Nah, let that nigga get hit too.
So funny that the Rangers are the ones blowing up because they stay doing it to people right after jumping them, and they do this like every episode. Like it ain't funny when you next, huh? The Nightlaw activates his Sharingan, hitting the Rangers with their own move again, and they get cooked so badly that they lose their suits. Now the Rangers are officially on fraud watch after getting cooked by this D-lister. He starts tunning and is about to pack them up, but the Gold Ranger pulls up for the save.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Now allow me to introduce y'all to absolute cinema. And oh my, the aura is insane. This is how you
crazy. It was very rare for a Black Ranger to be on a Power Ranger like that. It was that often you catch a Black Ranger. So I felt like, man, like low key, if I was making Power Rangers, the legendary niggas has got to be black. Low key, but y'all gonna say, "What JerCrispy?" That don't make no sense. And because if you was making Power Rangers, why every black people got to be the team? Why you can't be white or Asian or Mexican? See, you ain't let me cook. It ain't got to be every black, white, and green. Man, every legendary ain't got to be black. It could be any color. Shoot, goddamn. Let a nigga. Like,
my son got the Denver Nugget jeans on. Fucking trip. And the Power Rangers are just in shock. They ain't never seen a nigga with this much motion. So Gold Ranger pulls up ready for smoke, and the Nightlock is just laughing.
What is that?
Nigga think he Goku? He sends his army to jump the Golden Ranger, and y'all, he starts moving. He's moving so fast, it looks like he's glitching in place. Like, nah, this has to be the coldest thing I've ever seen. Now, he hits them with Aura Reliable, standing with his back turned as the villains explode. Now, Gold Ranger takes Aura Form into another level as more minions pop out the cut with bow and arrows. And the moment they shoot, he starts putting in work. You want some too, huh? Get over here! As he pulls up and starts cooking them one by one. Now, he's really about to drop 60 points in his debut. He's him. Crazy. He parries before countering, then he sweeps him, flipping him over and laying him down. And I'm over here looking at the starting five in complete disappointment. Like, I know y'all can't see it, but
that's the 6th man off the group. So hold on. You telling me I for my starting 5 basketball players, and you telling me the 6th man is outscoring y'all? That's like saying I had said, oh, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna put Steph Curry as my 6th man, and now I put like Kyle Kuzma, Ben Sims, and I put freaking who else is a trash big man? I put like the trashiest big man from the OKC Thunder. I forgot your name, but hey, you're trash. And I put who else is trash in the NBA? Oh, Pat Spencer. Like, and I got Curry in my 6th. Curry carrying us to the lead. Like, carrying us to a championship. Because every time he get in, he dropping about 30 points. 30 plus points. Like,
y'all just lost a 1v5 while Gold Ranger just pulled up, made light work a buddy, and he's even running solo squads. Like, Mike, give me your ring.
Why are you being like this?
Give me your ring.
Out here getting carried by a rookie while y'all are just watching. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Now Gold Ranger taunts but ends up falling off the tree, losing a bit of the aura he just gained. When the rest of the Rangers pulls up, he tells him he's got this. And what he did next, I just could not believe, because he starts boxing before running off the Nightlock and jumping at least 30 feet in the air. Like, who do you think you are? Nigga LeBron? He hits this one with an uppercut, sending him to the hospital. Then the camera moves to an angle that you usually see Lily Phillips from. And then everyone ends up freezing. And you know I'm straight confused at this point, because why did they stop squabbling? But he locks his sword in, blowing up everyone around him. And y'all cannot tell me that this wasn't one of the coldest moves y'all have ever seen. Like, he was really out there cooking. The trees fall on Tonio, but he's okay. As he starts boxing the Nightlock one-on-one, he gets sent back and the Nightlock calls in more support. And now Jaden, being one of the only Rangers with a working brain, decides to help Tonio. And here they run the pick and roll. He sends a blazing strike towards the Nightlock, knocking him back. And this right here sets the lob up for Gold Ranger, because he locks in. He puts the switch on his sword and begins annihilating the Nightlock. Now that Barracuda blade is actually crazy. I would say ref do something, but nah, I say let him play. He finishes the attack and the Nightlock explodes. And my guy really started talking that shit.
I walk shit down, nigga.
One of the greatest debuts I've ever
seen. 6ix9ine, sit your ass down like you ain't get your ass whooping in a fucking gym.
seen from a Ranger. He really put up video game numbers in his first fight of the season. Now the Nuzlocke enters his Mega State, and you already know how this one goes, as we see the Rangers joining together to become the Megazord. But the Nuzlocke isn't scared or shook in the slightest, as he turns invisible and starts cooking the Rangers. And he was really out here spamming the same move over and over again. Go Rangers watching like,
oh no, this can't be.
Then he pulls out his Octo Zord to carry the Rangers again. And they made sure that the Golden Ranger looks so tough right here. That black and gold combo with the samurai fit is what you call a 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. This is how you cook up a 6 Ranger. So Gold Ranger hits the Nuzlocke with that Richamiri. Straight ass in a can. And nah, I'm sick. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. The Zord clamps onto the Nuzlocke's head and starts whooping him. And Red Ranger's over here at a loss for words. I can't even blame him. Seeing this for the first time had me shook too. I was looking at Antonio like,
wait a minute.
Now the Rangers pull out their katanas, activates their switches, and they do their final strike, which booms the Nuzlocke. And you already know what happens next. They turn around and hit their pose as the Nuzlocke gets clapped. Not gonna lie, that never gets old. Gold Ranger really spawned in this episode and made the rest of the squad look so weak. Like, how did they lose a 1v5 only for him to come in right after and handle their job? Then not only did he cook the Nuzlocke twice, but he reverse jumped everyone else too. Like, nah, he's cold. Now right here they give us some quick lore on Tonio. We later find out that Tonio and Jaden have been friends since childhood, but Tonio had to move like that one real nigga you knew growing up. So Jaden gave him the Zord, with the two promising to link up again one day. And now that day has come. No my hero. Tonio and Jaden square up, then they get the boxing for a bit. And after that was over, they knew they had to let my dog join the squad.
This mother.
Don't miss, Heath. Don't miss. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, then pop on the screen. See y'all when I see y'all. Lay y'all to the bottom of my heart. And we on the road to 500.